Arjun. He was a quiet man, well respected by the villagers. His wife, Mira, was expecting their first child, and the whole village was excited for them. Arjun and Mira had longed for this child for many years. However, Arjun had a secret. Desperate to gain wealth and power, he had turned to dark magic. One night, he visited an old abandoned temple in the forest. There he met an occultist named Guru Harshad. The Guru promised Arjun unimaginable riches and influence, but at a terrible cost. He had to offer his unborn child to the dark forces. At first, Arjun was horrified by the thought, but as days went by, the lure of power grew stronger. He rationalized that they could always have more children. Blinded by greed, Arjun finally agreed to Guru Harshad's term. The night of the ritual was cold and airy. Guru Harshad led Arjun to the temple, where strange symbols were drawn on the ground. The air was thick with the smell of incense. Arjun, filled with dread, stood silently as the Guru chanted ancient spells. He placed a small dark amulet around Arjun's neck, sealing the pact. Meanwhile, Mira began having disturbing dreams. In them, shadowing figures whispered ominous words, and she often woke up in a cold sweat. She confided in Arjun, but he dismissed her worries, assuring her that it was just her imagination. As months passed, Mira's due date approached. The villagers gathered to celebrate the upcoming birth, but Arjun's anxiety grew. He knew the time was near for him to fulfill his part of the bargain. He tried to push the thoughts away, focusing on the joyous occasion. Finally, the day arrived. Mira gave birth to a handsome baby boy. They named him Arab. The village celebrated, and for a brief moment, Arjun felt pure happiness. But the dark promise lingered in his mind, casting a shadow over the joyous events. Soon after Arab's birth, strange occurrences began. Objects moved on their own. Airy whispers filled the house at night, and Mira's dreams became more terrifying. Arjun tried to ignore the signs, but he couldn't escape the guilt and fear gnawing at him. One night, Mira woke up to find Arjun missing. She followed a strange light coming from the forest and found him at the temple, performing another ritual with Guru Harshad. She confronted him, demanding to know the truth. Arjun broke down and confessed everything. Horrified and betrayed, Mira decided to protect her child at all costs. She sought help from a wise old woman in the village named Raha, known for her knowledge of ancient spells and protection rituals. Raha agreed to help, but warned that it could be dangerous. On a moonless night, Raha, Mira, and Arjun returned to the temple. Raha began chanting protective spells, countering Guru Harshad's dark magic. The air crackled with energy as a force of light and darkness clashed. Arjun, filled with remorse, joined Raha in her chants, hoping to redeem himself. As the battle reached its peak, Guru Harshad summoned a terrifying demon to claim Arab. In a desperate move, Arjun threw himself in front of his son, offering his own life instead. The demon, bound by the pact, accepted Arjun's sacrifice and vanished, taking Guru Harshad with it. With the dark forces vanquished, peace returned to Kanap. Mira and Raha mourned Arjun's loss but knew his sacrifice had saved Arav. The villagers, unaware of the true events, believed Arjun had died protecting his family from wild animals. Mira raised Arav with love and care, telling him stories of his brave father. The old temple fell into ruins, and the village slowly forgot about the horrors that once lurked in the shadows. But Mira and Raha always remembered, guarding against the darkness that might one day return. If you find this story interesting, please support me by subscribing. Put on your notification button so that you will know when I post another video. Thank you.